Roblox games based on real criminals. You may have played some games that you didn't know were based on real crimes. Crimes that were done by some of the most notorious criminals to ever exist. From popular games about a killer named Granny, to games that show actual crime locations. Today we are going to take a look at different Roblox games and see what exactly inspired them, and yeah, it does get pretty crazy. Alright, so one of the popular game base of a killer is Granny. Yeah, this creepy looking Granny is actually a real person, and I'm sure a lot of us have played this game or seen videos about it. You're a person that gets taken by this grandma and you have to find ways to escape her house. While she tries to find you, it's a really scary game, but yeah, it's actually based of a real incident or story, I think. So there's this person here called Tamara, and she is known as the Granny Ripper or Baba Yaga, a Russian serial killer who was arrested in July 2015 on suspicion of committing 2 murders with extreme cruelty. There's also footage of this whole thing. So here we can see her going down the stairs and she is holding a bag, and I don't think I should tell you guys what's in that bag, but it is pretty creepy. Here she is coming down the stairs holding a pot. I wonder what's inside of it. It's pretty crazy, honestly. Guess who's in the bag? It's her landlord slash roommate Valentina. Oh, that was her landlord. Oh, she decided to poison on them. Okay, so there's 2 proven victims, but there could be like 14 total. We still don't know. She also had a diary where she goes into detail on like why she did all that stuff and how she did all that. So it says here, police found a diary which contained details of some of the rest of it is so I'm not going to read it. Alright, so next game is about Jeffrey Dahmer. I have no idea why these games are here, they should be gone. Anyway, so Jeffrey Dahmer was known as the Milwaukee Cannibal with many victims, and yeah, there's a very popular Netflix series that came out. So I guess people were just really fascinated and they created a couple of games. This one's called Jeffrey's Apartment. Visit a very accurate version of famous serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment. And yeah, reason why the Dahmer is spelled like that is Roblox would get it banned, I think. Well, do it Roblox ban it? Well, let's go join the game. Oh nah, I see the fridge already. That's where he kept the secret stuff. But let's see if there's like some body in there. So this is his apartment and it's pretty accurate. Oh yeah, he liked to take pictures. He's got a saw right here. I wonder why it's there for. Also, there was blood in this game on some spots, but Roblox removed it, I think. So it's not as scary as it was when I first joined. Yeah, this is pretty accurate. He did have a fish aquarium. And I have no idea what that portrait is. Alright, let's go to the next room. The lights are also flickering. Okay, here we go. Okay, pretty normal. I hope I don't find anything weird in here. Wait, what the heck is that? He's got some green aura. And he's got some skulls over here, so yeah, he actually did do all this weird stuff, and let's just ignore the trash bag here. Okay guys, so I've got something pretty interesting to do here. Let's glitch out of the house and see what's out there. Okay, here we go. We glitched out. Now let's check this place out. Okay, I guess this place is just empty, nothing to see. Let's leave. Okay, to compare the apartment, let's see his actual apartment. Okay, here's the kitchen. Pretty accurate so far. Yep, there's the knives, saw, and hammer. Alright, it's about same as the game. Alright, let's see some more videos to know about him.
10 of the most disturbing facts about Jeffrey Dahmer, Part 2. Number 5. In 9th grade, Dahmer took a fetal pig from his school biology class back to his home because he was fascinated and excited by its internal organs and bones. After exploring the pig at his home, he preserved and kept the skeleton as a souvenir. Number 4. Dahmer attended a funeral of an 18-year-old boy after reading the obituary in the newspaper. When he saw the boy laying in the casket, he returned back to the graveyard after the funeral to try and steal the corpse. But the soil was too hard, so he abandoned the plan. Number 3. Dahmer kept the head and private parts of one of his victims in a box which he kept in his work locker at the chocolate factory.
This guy is really messed up. The actor that played him in the Netflix show, Peter, says Jeffrey Dahmer is the hardest role he's ever had to play. I think he also took a break after this one. Okay, the other Roblox killer game is this, Jack the Ripper Murder 1. And this one was found by YouTuber Melanie. So Jack the Ripper was an unidentified serial killer active around the impoverished Whitechapel district of London, England in 1888. Yeah, Jack the Ripper is like really well known for being unknown. Yeah, that's weird, has known for being unknown. Motive unknown. Victims unknown. Yeah, he was never caught. Let's go ahead and join the game. Alright, we are in the game, but I spawned on the roof like Spider-Man for some reason. Alright, I already see some interesting things behind me. Let's go. There's this man over here in some black suit. He looks confused like he's looking for something. And then there's this stuff over here which is really questionable. And also a beautiful horse. Is this Jack himself? He's holding a knife with an evil smile on his face. Is this picture taken from real life or something? Whoa, what's that cop doing up there? I also found this police car.
The identity of Jack the Ripper is one of history's biggest mysteries, but, and I'm being serious here, we may have actually figured him out. In 1888, Jack stalked the streets of London for nearly 3 terrifying months, killing at least 5 women. His calling card was chilling. He slit throats, cut out abdomens, and in the possibly genuine From Hell letter, he claimed to have eaten a woman's kidney. Eyewitness accounts suggested he was a stout, well-dressed man, and some of the violence indicates that he could have been a medical professional or a barber. Even so, his identity stumped investigators for hundreds of years. For a long time, the frontrunner was George Chapman. We know he poisoned 3 of his wives, was a barber, and lived in Whitechapel during the time of the murders. But very recently, evidence has emerged about another suspect entirely. Aaron Kosminski was a mentally ill barber who was institutionalized just around the time the murders stopped. In 2019, investigators found that a shawl that maybe belonged to one of the victims had Kosminski's DNA on it as well. Still, there's always more to the story. You can check out our podcast for more theories and details. Links in the bio.
Here's why infamous serial killer Jack the Ripper was never found. Jack the Ripper was a brutal Victorian murderer who slayed at least 5 innocent women on the streets of London. Most frightening of all was that we still don't know who he was. Because of the media frenzy around the case, police were inundated with hoax calls and amateur sleuths trying to crack the case. Forensic science was also in its infancy, and police didn't have anything like CCTV cameras to help them out. The Ripper was a careful killer, and if no direct witnesses could identify him, he could easily get away without a trace. Police incompetence and the fact that the women murdered were working-class sex workers led to rampant negligence, too. In the end, the killings stopped of their own volition, and sadly, the identity of Jack the Ripper remains unknown to this day. Jack was never punished for his crimes.